everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to cover acne scars and blemishes. We're going to go from that to this, and if you're interested, just keep on watching. So once a month my hormones go crazy and I end up with a couple pimples, and sometimes they leave behind dark spots and blemishes. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure we do whatever we can to prevent any further blemishes. So make sure your hands are clean and that you exfoliate and wash your face with your desired cleanser. I use the No. 7 Total Renewal Microdermabrasion Exfoliator and the Neutrogena Facial Bar. And so I also use 91% alcohol in a spray bottle to cleanse my tools and my work area. So I start off by prepping my skin with the Badescu facial spray. And I use Witch Hazel as my toner. Witch Hazel is an astringent and it reduces inflammation, cellular damage, swelling, and soothes your skin. And so when I have a pimple, I will use the Clean and Clear Acne Spot Treatment. And to help get rid of the dark spots, I use the Kiehl's Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution, and this helps diminishes the appearance of dark spots. After that, I apply more setting spray. And I moisturize my face using the No. 7 Renewal Face Moisturizer for daytime. I prime my face using the e.l.f. Poreless Primer. So with my primer, I try to pat it into my skin to fill in any pores. And so the first step in covering blemishes will be color correcting. And so I am using the LA Girl Pro Corrector in the color orange. And I'm going to apply that on the back of my hand to be hygienic. And I'm going to place this over where I have dark spots. And so I will pat the corrector over the dark spot and kind of blend out the edges. So you want to concentrate on the dark spots and kind of blend out the edges so it won't be any harsh lines. Alright, so after all that is placed, I'm going to take a little bit of translucent powder and set it, because I don't want this to move or smudge into our foundation and we look orange. So to make sure that doesn't look cakey, I'm applying more setting spray. And I'm trying not to laugh at my boyfriend. Alright, so I'm going to apply my foundation using the Real Techniques blending sponge, and I'm using the L'Oreal True Match foundation in the color N5.5. And so when applying my foundation, I want to start applying the foundation right over where we put the corrector so that most of the product is there, and then I'm going to blend outward. And so I just sped up the whole process because I wanted you guys to see exactly how I apply the foundation over all the corrected areas. So I'm just speeding it up for you. And so after my foundation is applied, you can still see a couple areas where those blemishes peek through. So I'm going to use a cream concealer and just pat that over top of where I still see some of those blemishes. The cream concealer gives it better coverage, and by patting it instead of smearing it, you're allowing that coverage to build. So now I'm going to contour, and I'm using the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the color Mocha. And I'm going to blend that out. And next I'm going to highlight, and I'm using the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the color Bamboo. So here you can see that I am highlighting only in this area. We don't want to highlight our blemishes. And so I like a little extra coverage, so I'm mixing these two concealers from LA Girl in the color Medium Beige and the Yellow Corrector. And I'm applying that right over top of where I place Bamboo. So I'm going to take that same sponge we used for our foundation and blend out that highlighter. And so when blending out my under eye area, I'm very careful not to bring it down towards where we covered the blemishes, because we want to hide them, we don't want to highlight them. Next, I'm going to set all of my highlighted regions using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I'm also going to set the concealer where we covered up our blemishes. So once that is all set, I'm going to take this triangular wedge and apply some setting powder and clean up underneath my contour. After all that is done, I'm going to do my brows and mascara off camera, but first I wipe away that setting powder we put under our contour because I don't want it to have a harsh line. So now that my brows and mascara is done, I'm going to set my contour with the Hula bronzer. And I'm going to apply my blush, and this is in the color Breath of Plum by Mach. Next, I'm going to apply a highlighter, and this is in the color Rayedient from the It's My Raye palette. And so when applying my highlighter, I want to make sure I keep it in this upper region of the cheek, because again, we don't want to highlight our blemishes. We want to draw attention away from them. And place some highlighter on my brow bone and right above my brow and on my nose. And I'm going to take a pencil brush with that same highlighter and place some in my inner tear duct. And for my lips, I'm applying this e.l.f. Plumping lip gloss in the color Champagne. And after that, I'm going to set everything with setting spray, and we're all done. So we went from dull skin with blemishes to a more confident Maura. So I hope you found this helpful. Look, I'm selfie ready. If you like this look, please like, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.